The Steels, when Iron Forge determinate destination is Vegas. We're at Allegiant Stadium there, and yet there's so much women's tag team division. The Bella, and they are right in the mix. Tonight, the current Hall of Famers against the future, plus a fascinating matchup. The clock strike pithy time. In heated rival, the former champ wants more, and Kit Wilson is still reading. He better put down that poetry. Jelly Roll, who's being a good sports dad week after Kid attack. Now Jelly gets it over 12,700 here at most here. The accelerator is floored. Incredible drama unfolding surrounding Hope.
Show me that puts that smile is the World Championship gold. I have came into the picture, and I didn't know for last week. Cody
hearing the voices in your head, and when the bell rings,
voices and
last week, man. What you did to Cody?
The Mark ass stooge. I'm done.
Learn how to judge for the worst version of ourselves. Who became a better man? But I know the real Randy.
I know I was out of line, but how do I fix that? How do
I love you.
I know.
Listen, I'll go to the ring right now, and I'm gonna fix.
You forgive me.
No! Look, you're right. On your own and do it on your own. You can do. Stay away from the TV and cause of the curse. There is no curse! Not when you step in gum or your pet. Your phone fell on the toilet. Disgusting city. What you did last week. Master inspires zoning, okay?
Master, it's fine.
Shit, I have a question. I was wondering, were you and not me? I have the machismo.
I'm good looking.
You are.
Oh, very nice, very evil.
#1 live podcast in the world.
Have you seen these auditions?
Editor of all time. Gotta be a part of the show. A priest and a rabbi walks into a bar.
This is gonna be Saturday.
Deep remove when two men were not Mattress 2 and Drew McIntyre.
don't look there, and you took that from me here to fight. And if anybody, what the hell is wrong with you? Now you want Jacob, and now if you're gonna cause chaos, oh no!
You cost me my fight. That's the time. Suspects me, huh? I'm gonna go to sleep. Don't me.
And up contain the Samoan what?
Everywhere. Between them that cannot be contained tonight.
That you endured last week, crashing off the side. I think it's smart to be here right now.
Stubbornness, anger, windshield, my head is still pounding the building. I took him with me to fight. But if Jacob wants to take everything from me, a man's got nothing to lose.
How do you not jive to this?
It put them yeah, what can't Jelly do? Journey and dominated Kit Wilson.
Tonight, we have your fat robot, a jerk. But hey, Jelly's really fat.
Too far for Kit Wilson star, which culminates too as Kit Wilson continues masculinity problem.
They're absolutely not a problem.
As toxic and looks
inspiring. Well, second two. Jelly seemingly still ranting. Hold up against.
Stop that music, Jelly. You crossed the line last. I have to defend the honor. Jelly, about your willing, you falsely claim you met lover. Oh, from erotic. Let's go.
He attacks with the poetry book?
Well,
match for the first time, Wilson. First time Jelly Roll's ever been in singles action.
a relative championships in NXT. Oh! And is
Would you look at
a man between the legs is not a
transformed himself? That was bionic. Oh, the kick from
John. Oh, God! Well, that wasn't very sporting catch. Very 6-3. But give him the poetry box. Like reading.
as soon as he turns his head, hit
Ring Jelly Roll. Music, you're an A+.
coming in for that uppercut again.
Say to detoxify our roll.
Global Super dominating musical art challenge here.
He's an old school. Is he like something out right there? Kim Wilson, that is read. Well, Jelly, when you get to the business end of this,
Has heart.
he has heart, but he a warning.
Yeah, but he
Don't
took
come
damage and
Right now, because
Jelly Roll. Oh, and
here's black.
I like that. You're right. Wait,
Wilson, let's take another.
standard in the industry and then applies that.
Just listen to this.
Oh, and Pittsburgh loves it.
Cody Rhodes / Dusty Rhodes. It could be dream time. Because all of Pittsburgh like a trick out of Randy Orton's SummerSlam.
Great friends Randy Orton a week ago backstage.
That's to help you now. It cannot help you again on victory. Get your hands. Words wasted up by Jelly Roll Joe Test.
Wilson, he hits. Talked about his will, his first singles match, and he is staying.
And it did not get the job done. Wait up.
Oh, what a great counter.
Like power advantage here over Kit Wilson.
To the choke slam.
Well, that is the most shocking here. Somehow, on ever single match for Kit Will, the music star now has just cemented his credential, first ever win.
Jelly Roll, the pick, toppling Kit Wilson. A week ago, but he wasn't how they meet up in a match later. We'll take a look back at what and yes, and limited seats are available. Kind elevated viewing experience on your screen, and get yours now. Please head to the ring. Here's what happened.
So said to me right before I came out here,
My brother's on the warpath.
can't do anything without his cousin thing. That pissed me off. And I'll tell you, respect me and call me old. Acknowledge me. I come out here best in the world. You think I hit your head, little damn mouth. Brother, hold on. What you doing out here? You get emotional, brother, you don't think. OTC.
As I can. Get your.
I think you should stay. You need.
You're honking out. Jimmy trying to get involved.
Come on, Joe. Get in the ball. Stop know what to do.
And snap.
Young still tribal chief. I want things here. Solid.
They are set. The world in just anticipated WrestleMania.
For this family, I do it all because I know how great we can actually be, this family. But I cannot leave this family. So for that, but you know who? Roman.
Look, so you finally gonna take a shot at that?
I got all straw.
The challenge match. It could be 200 pounds.
We're just taking. Who will step to the challenge?
Come on, go. This way.
Rated T.
That's super cool. Awesome history with name on a canvas for fans can have their name printed on the actual nights in April. Don't miss your chance to be part of the show.
Well, talking about cementing his reputation, his legend, and his runs. And who is going to take up his...
Jim. Canada. So was it Sami Zayn, and we saw how Williams is going to have a chance at WrestleMania. Sami with an instant
full circle moment. Go back champion Sami Zayn. Process that was then continued by Dragunov up the title from Dragunov to try and take it back once again. Wow. Oh, I'll tell you what, Joe. On planet Earth, there is professional wrestling.
When it comes to Trick Willie.
Trick Williams and the kind of media match. We're quite sure who that's going to join us once again at ringside. Oh, here we go.
Hold on.
Watch space. Here we go, Trick Williams.
Size 15. You see Sami Zayn looking over to the side.
There, please, for Mr. Trick Williams. Not as good as you.
You know we got a match here. We need other adjectives. Ooh.
So
the emotion can't wait to remedy so much.
Well, we'll do. Carmelo Hayes has generally struck against the United States champion. And wow,
talk about the latest instance.
Let's talk about it. You know, Trick Williams isn't down. The SmackDown match of the year so far. But let's parallel that, or talking on, Alistair Trick Williams.
You see it right back in that. And Carmelo Hayes here.
Trick Williams exacerbate the issues that when he lost that title match against then W.
And all of a sudden, Carmelo Hayes has Hayes. 3 weeks ago, sold half there to WrestleMania. Meanwhile,
I'll tell you right
taking
now,
on all challengers.
NXT and, of course, Raw, SmackDown, looking as desperate.
You can understand why when you consider where it is the recent frustrations. We've been listening tonight when he received the news from...
And a tap Insane can do have massively grown that he is going to be rude.
Incredible.
I mean, one of Carmelo Hayes, a man who is that word you I pulled that move off with accuracy. Down in the process. He's with a 3 count for Carmelo Hayes.
Very vocal crowd was at the home of the NHL's Penguin. Well, you mentioned big kick.
And now you're saying in control for large portions of the match, and refusing to die off.
States Championship was answered. Title. Sami early was a week ago for a Sami Zayn match. He got the news there aren't current plans for that if he could pull this off against Carmelo.
This one, but once again, Sami Zayn fights it down to get himself back. Anyone in history, but he can't.
Oh, incoming!
Comparison to the Impact. Take another look at staring daggers into Trick Williams tonight. We're hoping that Sami Zayn, Alistair Black match.
Yes.
Oh, they bullseye. That any human being can have a sore from Carmelo Hayes. This guy is an example of why Carmelo Hayes is hit.
As he's into the cover, you can
say, Joe, Dirty Diana Kenneth is Carmelo Hayes.
So much, but the wear and tip. First 48, counter by
Zayn. It looked like it was game over. Low pop up and a nice power kick out, and that's what it's all about. The now swinging in the favor of Zayn.
Oh, he's of course, the open challenge. And the Sami Zayn foundational to that.
Into the match, bodies are hurting, need to kick in. The instincts of it. Mello is on a generational rear.
And a superplex down. What a battle here. States Championship with the open challenge.
Was this turned into the workhorse child here on SmackDown sooner or Sami Zayn? Of course, Steel remind you of the Trick and a couple of years ago, both former Zayn and Carmelo Hayes.
Throughout this arena.
Tumbled in a heap. But again,
always finding a way and
book pin from Sami Zayn. Still, unless you have that heart and drive. In favor of Sami Zayn.
Trick Williams.
You got to keep it to you, but in part because he looks so.
The reason Sami's looking over, but maybe it is for you. Of energy. Try to bring this, going to counter. Back and forth they go center. And it is Carmelo who
can cut it there, but it's a what a match. From ringside is Trick Williams, who of course last week a star, and that offer was thrown back into experience. Trick Williams better than Trick Willie.
In Pittsburgh, look at this scene. Massive Sami Zayn, who earlier tonight found out he's trying to change that right now. around his waist.
Been going through personal and career as he catches a glimpse of the United States compass, like getting a big.
Trick Williams sitting ringside here. Coolsky has been a thorn in the side of Sami Zayn, causing momentum here. Sam explode. Could that turn?
He's right where he wants him.
First 40 seconds.
Oh my formal competitor. It is right. 1, 2, 3. Case closed. Sami Zayn, the heart and
perhaps all the emotion, all the bubbling over, is being funneled with.
Mello has a couple of other tricks and sense the danger, but now a second bite.
He was looking for nothing but net, but up out of his seat on that one.
Oh, it's like the energy buzzing here. What is
What's he doing? Grab it.
I mean, are laid out in the ring since the opening bell.
And he's got Mello on a Sammy.
But you don't look at Jeff.
Pushing to take advantage of it. Oh. Fine. The Titleomania. Sammy's
unintentional as right as the punch, I think, Mello Hayes are now Carmelo. Sami Zayn, who's been on a major twice, nails the whole goal. 3 weeks.
So all smiles and the United away.
I'm sorry to stop you. I spoke to Drew earlier. He said,
that's a good question, Captain. I come all the way to Pittsburgh with respect to you. I'd rather speak to the people.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Go elsewhere, but you know what? They're here tonight. Oh,
spread the wealth, lads.
Oh, Nick. I know real estate's tight on WrestleMania. The two chips at WrestleMania, right? So, sitting this one out.
First of all, congratulations at WrestleMania, Sami. WrestleMania,
yes, sir.
Against Trick.
Beautiful.
Sami Zayn, can't wait for that one.
And please welcome the Samoa. Listen, there are a few effects. The limping from Jacob Butt Wade.
Yeah, chaotic sight. Peter Batu. Now, this was just who basically lost control for this fix in a hugely high climax. Both men scaffolding outside the arena in the aftermath, and clearly Apple.
Yeah. Been and it got to do hell. You try to take rear, huh? You try to take off my kids' table, Drew. Kicking my teeth down my throat, hitting me in the head with the huh? You thought hitting me and banging my head on the car? Hell, you thought throwing me off the sun? Hell no! Hell no! Hey, Drew, standing. As I got air, and next week, Drew, I'm gonna dog walk.
The victim. You accuse me of a crime I didn't. Guilty until proven innocent. Straight guilty because you're a damn. Then she got out. You stole title. You stole WrestleMania. Taking food off your family's table. That's my food. I want to look me with your stupid beady eyes because I'm.
Enough, you just stay right there, Jacob. This to me, especially after talking to each other again here tonight, by, let's say, that's right, Drew McIntyre, Jacob Fatu, you two have become liability. I won't be held responsible. WWE vacations, no countouts, the repetition, there will be a winner because sanctions.
For these two, currently.
To beat appetites for destruction, and now they get to do what an unsanctioned match.
I feel really do apologize, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, come on.
That was there last week, man. And y'all been friends along. Cody's on the way.
Out of my fight tonight. If you want to sit with Randy and Cody, fight. I want to kick Randy's ass tonight.
Randy calling him a marquee student. No, you can't win. Just to fix
If I would have just let Randy alone, maybe there would have been a chance. So is it Leva?
What is that?
Got off on the wrong foot. Get deep.
You know what, Chelsea?
A very big match tonight against Julia and fight. I feel like it would be a great reason. Hair attacky time.
70%. That's the Vegas for the win.
The major projects actually will be
Main events in CM Punk G in just
cast in where Cody Rhodes, a WWE champ, one-on-one.
moments ago, saying Cody.
For one fall. Introducing first.
A week ago, we heard from Miss Lyrics, and those lyrics were how he exploded, just as he did to Matt.
Completely out of control, and that you do not want to be anywhere to risk like his opponent risk rating occurred last week in 18.
I can't be held responsible for the WrestleMania. Matt Cardona ran. And of course, Vegas is going to be hosting the ceremony. It'll be at Dolby Live at Pacific Time, local there in Vegas. Of course, Dennis Rodman announced sell now via Ticketmaster for the whole collectively taking this deep, the mystery mentoring phone call.
And his opponent,
And of course, an injured Matt Cardona.
I admire the bravery, but it makes, oh God, he just used the cast as a weapon measure.
Are you, I mean, considered like that, and what Randy Orton did.
Hero chance, but perhaps with that cast. Dona, she
Pull something extra on it.
all right, well, I'll tell you, begging, and Randy Orton are all clear of the Viper. Took the security guard's head off right there.
He used to do more and more damage
I mean,
a week ago.
Hell,
Oh no.
is Orton doing here? Enough to break the count of the is not doing anything to press.
Brutality of Randy Orton continues.
Just an ice holding.
Oh, Kurt.
Oh, and Dona, and somehow, just when it looked like Matt Cardona from Orton,
Well, it has been done again.
well, there's completely rock with that Rough Rider. It's Cardona, but I think caught in the arm there, perhaps. And this just goes to show Matt Cardona was where that gets you against someone.
Of Randy Orton has done team.
Completely self-crime is standing up for his.
Last week, who stood up and said something. Made ever since.
Everybody's dead. Say it to the face of horrified. But poor Matt Cardona.
Orton's going to rip off that bone in the left wrist.
Oh, God.
Oh, well.
Vulnerable now is that joint, and Inch want to step in here and just call the whole thing off.
Nick Aldis earlier saying, give me on to start the evening.
And you, rather, he just wants to prolong.
That is exactly what it has been. Right there, the left wrist that was pinned in.
On targeted on those bros that end this.
Just said, you see that post right there.
Look stable as they come. Those are the body of the 40.
He's writhing in tails.
It is over. Cardona here.
And he does.
A clear message to anybody else. Stay back.
To Cody
Hold
Rhodes.
on, hold on.
What is it? Cody is here at has arrived. 14 days.
Cody is in. Certainly based on what we just see, guards need to redouble their effort to drink.
Video cameras and his entrance into the back of the arena is ran.
He Rhodes and his formerly great friend, very little in the way of broke the news that he was heading. But Cody Rhodes is throwing after just decimating poor Matt. exploding about what is about to happen before disaster strikes.
Meanwhile, preemptively, and instead, scene here on SmackDown. Randy Orton of Cody Rhodes, 14, and then he doled out Cody Rhodes. He's trying to contain him.
Think about WrestleMania.
Just here to talk to him, he says.
Cannot believe that anyone was playing the Cody Rhodes took the way of security guys, lads.
Secure.
This one is gonna go.
Dumps Randy.
Cody Rhodes completely frenzied.
Cody is all
away from the WWE champ.
And a bit of control.
Orton, clearly one for one. You now blocked by these security guards. Absolute mayhem here at ring officials to get a grip on this thing.
By Rhodes, right hand after right hand, out on his head.
Yeah, and
American Nightmare. The undisputed right to his WrestleMania.
Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, there may be no hope. Welcome to your worst nightmare.
Gordon, who now is on top of Cody.
Pittsburgh, complete pandemonium. Randy Orton perhaps has had enough, but dropping anyone who comes near with us. Cody digging deep into the is off limits between these two.
2 weeks of stewing.
Randy. Now Orton is built.
Instead have been landed flush as secure. These two.
Well, their best.
Two men who 2 weeks ago were discussing. Cody said Vegas, he's gotten it early. And
exhausted. So please, a new level up. This is here on SmackDown.
Jelly Roll has now entered the ring. For his Jelly Roll.
Someone has to play the piece.
A Viper! The piece got robbed.
That's how you point inside.
Happens. Now concerned for 22 days to the now and each man's